top. I'm an expert at this, Richie. I'm stuck with Michael Phoenix. You've got to transition somewhere. They are jumping onto Zephyr early.
He's just dead.
Denied? No.
Good effort. FBZ was winding up the auto attack, but
with a D ward coming out now as well. But you have to respect the control.
Yeah, and the damage. Blood Grenade does connect onto Natsumi down bottom, but they will not go. Oh, they don't need to go diving onto tower. Shanks had the kill. The damage, it's immense. The circlet and the 3 GG branches, that's nearly 60 damage already.
Universal hero type.
Wow.
Techie. He is in a pretty good lead. This is sort of to be expected for the Ember. I am keen to see whether or not Zephyr. Anyone can play on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, certainly not Zephyr. He's going to have a really rough time here. Well, he's fighting already versus Carlo. This could be... No, it shouldn't be another death. He'll be A-okay. Right? He's going to try and fight through this. Does he win this in duel? He's going to get his move speed back now. Carlo consumes the Mango, has a Blood Grenade, Fairy Fire, and 2 stick charges, 3 stick charges on the Healing Lotus. Here they go, off to the races. Who's going to win? Blood Grenade thrown down the second Gale, and yeah, it's the Veno. From these guys, rune spawn's top, it's an Invis rune, and you can see Zephyr reliving his laning trauma. As Carlo gets on top of him, they're going to look for this actually. Double Astral Step committed here, and Zephyr is going to be taken down quite easily here. No, you can't ride the fence. This is like your horoscope. You know, what is your favorite rune?
Favorite rune? Well, maybe after X-Nova dies.
Ah, he's going to die, John. There's the right clicks. Carlo's here as well. They're going to hit the Sticky Bomb. Now, there's no mirror image, but I don't believe these 3 heroes can go diving even with that Vanguard. All right, considering that Yopaj still had a bottle sipper too to keep him healed.
Yeah.
Doom top on the Palos. Couple TPs coming in now. That's the offlaner as well. With the glimpse, not going to be good enough. Great boulder smash onto 2 is going to connect the slow and spread that Magnetize, as now FBZ is going to be caught yet again. Magnetize refreshed. Shanks as well with the initiation. FBZ just going to get a Lotus at least, but is going to fall all the same.
Yep, good punishment out from Execration. That's ooh, nice double chains out from Yopaj to not even get Yark in, fortunately.
Yeah, Bob's gonna get it instead. It's activated immediately. He's gonna try and fight through this one. Yopaj can hold his own here, maybe even go for the kill. There's no point in Dissemblate here. Oh, he's got the shield in a second, and now another Astral Step, as perhaps now it's Yopaj who's stuck around a bit too long. No, certainly not, right? As I say, he's got a Remnant. He's gonna pick up the kill.
Creation and control, pushing on to the mid lane now.
All right, they've managed to find actually X-Nova. Yopaj is out of this one. He's going to go home and regen up a bit. But Tino, he's just started a second roll on in the glimpse, but they've already kept Zephyr out of position, pardon me. And it's going to end up being 2 supports dead and likely a mid play on, right? Even just him standing there, using the Man Solutions to tank tower, I think it makes a bit of a difference. We'll see now. I don't think Yopaj is ready to fight this many heroes. Stone Gaze holding on to that one as they do sleep Palos. They also catch the Venomancer as well, but in goes
That is a lot of hate.
He's going to be doomed up, but X-Nova, yeah, he's going to be killed just as easily. Kinetic Field, Static Storm combo not doing a whole lot as they cancel the TP of FBZ, as they even catch him with the 8th, the Remnant Song of the Siren here to try and reset the fight. FBZ's ticking down to the poison, but not fast enough. He will make it out alive. What? That's an aggressive roll from behind the tower. Tino trying to punish there. He's got 2 tower shots after him. Is he going to live? The Pavis keeps him alive. You're together for Boom. I'm not really sure why that could be, but we'll see if that continues to change. You know, you talk about Boom, you talk about Execration, and it's a team, again, perhaps a bit surprisingly on the climb and one on the decline here. As X-Nova is, I mean, he is minced meat right there. He's not going anywhere.
There is tranquility.
Feels like that formula, that equation's still out of balance, Rich.
And I'm so shocked. I guess it's really credit to Tino because he's been making a lot happen here. Wow, okay. I mean, Natsumi just deleted Bob very casually there. Basically
dipping around, finding kills, you know, like classic Yopaj from OB Neon, from old Boom.
Okay, will be BKB'd. Has not enough mana for Doom. Could have used a wand charge if he wanted to, or the Midas, as you say. That's a big kill, though. They catch Tino down bottom. It did take 3 heroes and all of Natsumi's army, but that is a serious kill here. Mid lane, Yopaj also, I guess it's Bob really who tries to jump Yopaj. The farm and FBZ, that Midas Devour Gold is really starting to stack up. For now, though, it's still Execration making the aggressive moves. Tino just misses there on the rolling boulder. Onto the backlines, though, X-Nova does get able to drop that Earth Splitter. I hear a Doom as well. That is going to be for Tino, FBZ, and Yopaj now running him down, but Palos keeping him protected here with the Stone Gaze. They're going to be able to turn this one for now. Natsumi showing up to the fight as well as Bob is going to be trapped now by the Ensnare. Little host stop there is going to seal the deal. Nice stun onto 2 out from Shanks, but where's the follow-up damage here? The support's really starting to pump it out, but they cannot cancel the TP through Song of the Siren. So it looks like Boom are getting away scot-free for this one, taking down 2 cores for their trouble.
They're not done.
They don't get the Dusa. They will get potentially 4 of her teammates here. Shanks falling quickly. Yopaj is going to have a BKB after this fight as well. Gets the double kill in style off that nice little sleight of fist, and it's a 4 for nothing.
And that's what we're looking at. That wasn't even the cleanest execution from Boom, as they kind of missed the Static Storm. They had to pop Doom, but
no,
this could be a big one.
I mean, I guess there are 3 heroes here, 4 actually. Tino is respawning, the rest of Execration as well. They're going to buy back here on one of the supports. Natsumi's out of mana. Palos is still alive. If Boom get out of here for free, oh, they won't. They do catch Natsumi, who does not have Song. The stuns are starting to really stack up now. Out comes the Magnetize. A big stun, but is going to do a lot of damage as well on Natsumi. That's 1,000 gold right back towards Execration. You talked about...
at the least, waste some time on the initial Aegis pickup, so... they're not really able to group up immediately, and now Boom has the information as to where Execration is. They get 1 catch, at least.
Yeah, not bad. It's something here. The Venomancer left behind, the Bananamancer.
Yeah, not the biggest kill, but for stuns properly, give that proper spacing.
They're hunting here. Good luck blinking away from this guy, because he has BKB and TP if he wants to use it. The stuns are pretty good. The damage is efficient. And even with that hoof stomp, I don't believe he gets out of here. No, he does not. DD Rune, a bit fortuitous maybe for Bob, but he puts it to good use.
That's a big waste from FBZ. That's his dude. That's his down.
Yeah, now you don't TP away from Tino. The glimpse, not bad. But, I mean, Tino basically has... I mean, he's actually out of remnants, to be honest. Fair enough. Doesn't matter. I mean, there's still all the follow-up that they need. Execration. They don't find Naga illusions. This kind of a build may have behooved from that kind of a meta. Unfortunately, not the case here for Palos, and he's being torn apart by these illusions now. Out of mana, he will die quickly. Any 4 staffs? Any 4 staff warriors? Nope, definitely not. So, Execration, we'll see how this counter initiation is going to look like for them as they immediately set up plenty. 3 hit by the Earth Splitter, the Doom as well, onto Palos, preventing the Stone Gaze from coming through. They're going to feed her a Lotus or 2, but not nearly enough. She goes down. Execration now dropping like flies. That's both supports down. They also find Bob there with the glimpse. He's keen to fight, though. The Techie's Mind's going off 1 by 1. But the heroes still all dying on the side of Execration, as it's a 4-5 if you include the Aegis. For just everywhere, Yopaj. Oh no, they just missed each other. That's like when you go through the revolving door, you know? And you're trying to catch the person, and they go through the revolving door and you just miss them. Zephyr has vision for the glimpse. In trouble is going to be FBZ. War Stomp use. So, you know, you can roll out of that. And I think he ended up on the outside. He's just rolling. You can't stop him from rolling unless you just perma-stun him. Then you can.
A little bit too much.
I mean, that's just comical.
That is pretty dumb.
He gathered a lot of money. You love him.
As Boom kind of not hitting their timings now, right? Like they're 5k up.
Very good, very good.
I find ways. I
mean, Execration can make a comeback here if you get this Dusa level 25. The problem here becomes exactly this, Jonathan. If you keep getting caught out like this with Yopaj now and themselves, then it's going to be a slow process to hit that 25. Ooh. They are going to look to set up here. Do they have the Earth Splitter in range? They don't, actually.
Static Storm.
Neither a Stomp. They still have the Static Storm. The damage is sufficient. Look at that. The Dusa melting. Tino unable to get away as well. They continue to block his rolls. That is 2 heroes dead too quickly. Much spoilers for Fast 9.
You know, Tokyo Drift is my favorite too, but I feel weird about that one.
Carlo,
weird.
In trouble. Oh, he is just dead. Is this game over?
It feels like it. Again, Execration had his
Nova rolling around, but of course, he's got all of the stone remnants to play with. Sentry Ward up. Next Nova. Certainly they see him. Okay, they do.
Juked again.
And
that's everything juked.
Well, let's see. He's got another Glimmer, but he's kicked back into range of the Sentry, and they'll pick him up.
My side.
Maybe sitting on 6k in the bank is Natsumi. Yopaj as well with a BKB. They found a Doom. That's just a perfect target. The grip is not going to save him. Even if they do kick him further, guess who's chasing? It's Japoy. In he goes. Ooh, just a little bit more damage needed for the Void Spirit. I think he ticks down to Doom. Indeed, he does. Stone Gaze is utilized with the Echo Stomp, actually managing to catch the Dusa and the refresh. Oh, Palos, he's in for it now. Shanks can do nothing but watch as he's going to be caught by the Static Storm as well. With glimpse back into it as Palos, he's starting to do some damage here, but just not nearly enough. down for 70 seconds is the deuce up. Boom, esports, double kill there for Natsumi. I mean, if it wasn't clear, he is squarely into control now.
He's way ahead. He's doing the damn. Yeah, all right.
Although that one's weird because you can. Oh, hold on, Tino. Okay, they're eager to go in for it now that they know there's no song. They caught Yopaj, but again, even if they can catch him, he's got Aegis. Natsumi is caught by the remnants.
Scary.
Okay, managed the Manta dodge the frickin' rolling boulder. Talk about a gamer move. Talk about a dead Palos. You can barely talk about it. He died that quickly. Now they're immediately onto Tino, surrounded and blown up as Shanks. Oh, allows Tino to just barely get away. It was a big blast off, but
Yopaj?
For what? Oh, and Yopaj, he's going to 3-alarm fire now.
And just the eventual push coming out here from Boom. Oh,
There's damage. There's a buyback out from the Deusa. We need a lot more damage, though. A lot more damage. That's some permasons. Where the heck is the rest of Boom? I don't know. But Natsumi is dead. Xnova stuck on the high ground, facing the wall like he's in the Blair Witch Project, but is still going to be killed here by the Screaming Witch at the end of this. If not him, certainly Tino. No, Tino's actually, he's fighting. Yopaj, okay, he's 1v4. He's taken down 3. He likes these odds. Continuing now with the BKB still active. He has refreshed on this. Tino giving chase. Actually managed to catch the stun, but MBZ's in. Finds Doom now onto Tino. He's trapped inside kinetic field. There's no way out for him. Paolo's doing a little bit more damage now. As Yopaj thought he
exactly it.
Boom. They're a sneaky play into the base. They want something bigger than a techies. Yeah, like that, like a Deusa. But she's a little bit more difficult to kill. I mean, not if you can do her. They have reflected a couple of spells here. They're going to kick her back into the fountain. Just kidding. She's back, glimpse into just a world of pain and a world where she can do absolutely nothing. I mean, just throw in the towel now. Execration, credit where credit's due. They're fighting this one out. There's another Doom as well. That one, I believe, dropped onto Tino. Song of the Siren canceled as Yopaj styling on them now, avoiding all the spells here. We've seen a sleight of fist jumps. Oh, Tino just barely alive, trying to roll back into the fountain, but constantly body blocked here. They've lost both supports, actually, over on the side of Boom, but how much is really left in the tank to fight with? FBZ's gonna go down. Tino, can't make it back, but he's got a buyback. Who else, though? What else can Execration, how much longer can they possibly hold? Naga Siren still in this fight, still keen to fight, but careful, in trouble is Yopaj, has a Remnant down, so can jump away, but Permastone has no chance, did not have a Remnant, has buyback, but he's back in the fight thanks to the shard, refreshes instantly, and they just don't have the HP pools to sustain this, but neither does Natsumi. No, Natsumi's just a bit too strong, fights through the two of them. That's Tino now, collapsed upon and killed, thrown, getting attacked by the Mega Creeps. It's just the Void Spirit and the Techies. Not really the two heroes you'd want to end up in this kind of a game with, but Execration still throwing it their all as the throne does crumble piece by piece. It's Boom.
He still has his Metamorphosis timing to play around, and he does pick that up now.
That's a lot of damage. Shanks top lane, does not have leap when arrow level 1, and he's going to die. Not sure how much that exactly changed. Supports are rotating mid. Arrow's going to be avoided there. Nice little hit on the shield crash. Shanks running away from this, I think, is in trouble. Glimpse will come through, Blood Grenade, and Swashbuckle will secure it.
Nice little kill for Yopaj to find.
Oh, actually, no, pardon me, that's a miss. And of course, this level 1 glimpse range is pitiful. Tino in some trouble still and does not get away from this one. Nice body block out from Xnova. Gives Natsumi for, you know, one step out of position for the little skeleton boy, and he's in trouble. Another Jingu Mastery up top lane. Nice stun will find the two of them. And the glimpse is going to secure this. Almost certainly, right, for Natsumi? You're going to lose Xnova, but at least he gets a little bit of experience for his trouble. Carlo as well is taking the...
Funny.
That is funny.
Like, can you imagine if we had that in Dota? Oh, I can't lose. Well, you've got to lose.
Well, someone's got to lose. There's always losers in Dota. There's one right now capturing it. It's me, John, not you. It's going to be a blast off a short one. Zephyr is actually going to keep himself alive a bit longer thanks to the Decrepify, but Bob still's going to find him, swipes him down there on the Sleight of Fist. Xnova has glimpse. I don't believe there's a way out of this one for Bob. That was a nice little glimpse. He went far. And is going to go even further, wants to kill into Yopaj. Yopaj goes back uphill. He's going to miss as well. There's only a shield crash. The sticky bomb does not find its mark. Bob as well, dying to Thunderstrike, is going to go down. Yopaj trying to go to the creeps, but he clears them too damn fast. So Shanks is going to get the kill. Xno is now the only one left alive in the river. Gets shot in the bum with an arrow, and that's Shanks picking up the kill. Shanks is, he wins the Battle Royale.
Does he scout out Natsumi, but he does leap away in the nick of time.
Oh, gate's coming.
They cut the tree.
Yeah, somehow just everything. I don't know where that arrow went, but Xnova went to go find it because he's killed off. Natsumi, though, he's going to be able to get away just in time. Two heroes instead go down bottom. FBZ might be looking for a Doom here, but is happy just with the tower. It's not carrying detection in any case.
Help him catch out. And he does have that end snare, but he's not able to really gap close.
This is, I mean, there's no Vanguard here, actually, so it's not that hard, especially with the fresh Lincolns that Yopaj had just smoked on alongside Xnova. This is going to cut into EXECRATION's own smoke timing. As they had also smoked up, they're going to go ahead and redirect themselves back towards the bottom lane. Arrow is currently pointed in the direction of FBZ. Let's see if he can get out in time. Unless Shanks connects on an arrow here, I do believe he's away safely. We'll see. Any TPs? Any TP enjoyers? There's the Doom onto the Ember Spirit. He'll just leave. Carlo's going to go ahead and join the fight. Okay, that seemed weird from Boom. It's not a full Orb of Corrosion, but the Orb of Venom and the casual slippers, you know. A little bit of extra, a little bit of extra money purchased, as Carlo's going to be killed rather quickly here. Boom seemed key defense without Rolling Thunder, without Static Storm. I don't think so, Jonathan.
So it's a bit rough. They do have Wukong's play.
They're trying. That's a two-man stun. They found Bob, the Ember Spirit, but he does have himself a bit of malice to try and get himself away. It's not going to make a difference. Palos is going to have to leave the illusions behind. Boom, they just don't feel as confident contesting for these runes, and now there's a DD in the bottle of Bob. That could be big. Let's see if Bob activates it now. Holding on to it. Holding on to it. There's the life drain, but that's a full vessel already up for the bottom. Oh, and nothing Yopaj can do as he is going to fall. DD rune active now. Should be a trivial kill here onto Zephyr. That vessel a hard counter for him. Nothing he can really do but die. Do just that. Does not have Doom. Oh, take the portal, FBZ. Take the portal. I mean, maybe he should have taken the portal, honestly. Oh, glimpse. All right, that's a good glimpse. That will send back at least one, but now Bob's here still with the last couple of seconds waning from this DD rune. Good damage here. Apollo, as well as Shanks, looking to get some control in. They've got a blast off if they need it. Nice Static Storm. They have managed to catch now Apollo's TB, but the stun is even better. Oh, but Natsumi fights through it, has a bit of life steal, but can't be put to use thanks to the vessel charge. Yopaj has Rolling Thunder, needs to get outside of the Pit of Malice to use it, however. Nice swashbuckle as well there. Onto at least Carlo. Shanks throws an arrow, picks up the kill onto Xnova. Yopaj.
It would have really, I really want to see the Scotty come out. I think that's the turning point for Natsumi and kind of trying to pin down, get that control, and move these fights. So
that's a dead Pugna.
Yeah,
going to go down. Can they get anything in return? Likely not, because Bob is flexing the 18-minute haste rune. So now the next rune could be anything. Oh, but be damned, you haste rune, says FBZ. Yopaj jumps in as well, caught by the Pit of Malice. Also catches Natsumi. He leapt into that one quite literally. And look at two heroes. The double leap in. It's like a circus, and it is a circus because it's the C region, Jonathan. And somehow EXECRATION, no, they're winning the fight. Bob tanking through the tomb. So far, it's just Tino kind of being unkillable, honestly. In comes Palos with an illusion. That'll take down Xnova. Bob's still eager to fight. Seer and Chains aren't going to do a darn thing. Yopaj bouncing around to the fight, but he just doesn't ever missed on the kill attempt. A good effort, though.
Yeah, it's an interesting attempt.
Arrow, Seer and Chains, a classic combo. Bob is going to be pulled back. There's going to be the life drain, but just waiting on enough.
Well, that heal's just doing nothing up against that Spirit.
Very true. See, your question, you pass.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can pass. All right. There's a better jump. Can the Wukongs come out? You bet your bottom dollar it will. But Palos, can they take him down? They're really starting to get through him. Here's all this damage mitigation we've been talking about, but it's just simply too much. With the Aegis on Ember Spirit, that's a dead TV for 50 seconds. Is the fight lost, though? Seems like maybe for round two, they could look to turn. As EXECRATION pops the BKB on the Ember Spirit. Bob goes in, takes down one, takes down two. There's three dead. They're looking for four. Yopaj pops the illusion room. He's trying to illusion bait here. Bob is just not interested in playing these kinds of games, but Shanks has the one leap charge, and I think he's going to be able to make it out. Nope, he has been caught by the glimpse, disarmed, and killed off. Certainly, yes, killed off. A 3 for 3.
Not the cleanest from Boom, but man.
For now, Tino is one hell of a locomotive. No one wants to fight him. FBZ not sure if he wants to go back in either, as Yopaj thinking about popping the Rolling Thunder. FBZ really eager there on the BKB, and perhaps that'll be the biggest difference maker here, as they actually have managed to find Nova. He's just dead, doesn't have buyback. Onto 2, Natsumi's out. There's the Doom as well. They are trying to kill them off here, as Bob is forced to at least jump out of this fight, but everyone just walks out of Natsumi's Wukong's command thanks to the BKB from Palos. Will it make a difference? He's muted up, he has sundered, but he's still doomed. He can't even fight here. But the auto attacks onto Yopaj. It's good enough here. An execration. I think they've just now. But it's Boom who are still looking for the right initiation, and there they go in. They're going to actually drop the Doom here onto Tino. They'll be able to blow him up rather quickly. Has a buyback, however, and will use it immediately, coming back into the outpost so he can give his auras to the rest of his team. Boom seem like now, having committed 2 ultimates, they're going to try and back away from this fight. They don't like their odds anymore. Yopaj bold TP, but nothing here to cancel it, I believe. So he's off and away. Xnova not as lucky. Will dies. Natsumi is forced to BKB now, as he is being pursued by 3 enemy heroes. Looking to now turn the damage onto the supports. You jump in, I jump you. Natsumi, however, in trouble. They have the damage for him, and my goodness, Tino just beats him to a pulp. Did you see the damage there? Online for the Pangolier, so he's really starting to spam out these spells as well. In he goes on the Rolling Thunder, the blink on in. Natsumi on his mark as well. This time, though, the Aegis is on Paolo, so he's going to respawn. Did not have a Sunder target there. Bob diving in after the supports, but they set up the Wukong's commander. That's a big ol' ring. He's level 25 already. The Doom is waiting for him, but he does at least get the BKB and now a Force Staff out from his allies. Yopaj continuing to chase, but doesn't have a Basher. Natsumi not caught there by the Pit of Malice and finds his man. A huge hold from Boom Esports. Tino is not even going to be able to make it out alive either, as Xnova had the glimpse for him. Boom, hold the high ground. Execration. See how this ends up.
They're looking for the high ground now.
They're giving it a go. Execration, they're going to smoke out. Ooh, they're going to hit him with a Fright Train, but the blink out in time. They still manage to find a Doom once again here onto Tino. Let's get a couple of his buffs off, but he's still going to be killed so easily. Bob, though, onto the back lines, nuking through both supports before they finally turn on to him. There's going to be the second Doom. They've caught Bob, and they've killed him. He has buyback. A 3-for-2 trade. Shanks
Carry now. Oh, just not realizing that rhyme.
It's a pretty nice iambic pentameter right there as well. Carlo in trouble. Oh, he's going to actually turn to fight this. This is a 3 versus 5 fight. Boy, and I think Palos, he realizes he is out of his depth. Boom Esports, they're taking their sweet time, though. Looking for the techies first. They've dealt with him. Palos as well. Now Invis gets the Glimmer Cape. Now the BKB active. There's a Doom in 10 more seconds. Palos still keen to fight. They're not wanting to give him a Sunder target, as Tino has now just respawned, but Yopaj is in underneath the tier 2 tower. That's good damage. Natsumi decides to join him. The water's warm. Come on in, he says. Tino pulled back in into the Pit of Malice, dying to 2 heroes. There's the life drain on him as well. Still alive. Gets the Force Staff out. 30 HP before he falls. Has by
get a couple of diebacks. Bit of a scary spot for Natsumi, but he does get Force Staffed away. The okay.
Force him in.
Scary.
Gets off the Wukong's command, but he's just gonna die. He's just dead. But doesn't really matter. They've got the Doom off onto the TV. Can they take him down? Becomes the question. Could SPZ? He's just not doing enough damage with the Rolling Thunder onto Yopaj. Has got him. Bob, though, eager for revenge. Yopaj out of mana, simply running for his life. Will leave a gem in his wake. Boom Esports do end up getting ground now. Shanks going on in as well, but it's still 10 seconds till the TV is back. They've left them a portal, so looking in this fight a bit faster than perhaps Boom wasn't ready for. There's buyback now all of a sudden, by the way, for the Monkey King, but there isn't one for Yopaj. Down he goes. A Doom again reserved for Tino. He can actually try and get through his portal, but he's glimpsed on back into the kinetic field. Now held down as Zephyr self past the Recupify. There's a Sunder to save him. They lay waste to the buildings. This will be Megas. They do have at least the Pango up in 5 more seconds. They're in yet again. The refresh on the Doom, who they fought once again. It's Tino. Natsumi fighting versus Palos. Palos. Oh, he got the cheese off, though. The cheese, but the defender's game blocks him in. He can't run through it. Oh, and down he goes. They still haven't got Megas either. Bob, he's too busy killing the supports. Refreshes. He throws 2 remnants out of that boy. He's off the high ground. Now he's going back in. He's unpredictable. Bob takes down Xnova. He's got no buyback. Maybe looking for the Megas. They found yet another kill. There's tier 4s that are going down as well, but there's also execration heroes that are dying. FPZ has no Doom. They need damage to cancel his TP, and they don't cleared the wave top. Bottom barracks are under attack. Natsumi finds a techies, is going to be disarmed, 4 steps away. The Scythe device is going to be looking to turn this. Natsumi gets off the BKB just in the nick of time, but he's still going down. Gets off the Wukong's command. In goes Kokoto as well. They found Bob. Bob is dead. They caught him with a Doom. He's got to buyback, but Natsumi, he's still alive. This tree, they can't be taken down. Shanks throws the arrow, and he can find him. What? The triple arrow. He Kobe'd him. thrice the chances to hit. He is immediately punished for that. Bob's back in this fight as well. They catch the kill on the Palos in the meantime, by the way. Palos is not buying back. He's holding on to it because he does not have an unlimited Metamorphosis. What in the world? Where do we look at He's about to hit his level 30 talent. Bob, a pretty fancy juke there on the sleight of fist.
Oh! What?
Oh, I can't believe.
Well, in 3 minutes.
You know what's not a lot of though changes to them. I think they're mostly the same. That's what we've seen. Right, even in 7:33. Oh, Shanks, hello. Dodges that one. X-Nova finds the glimpse. There's no BKB on this pot. A bad kitty off the counter. Away you go.
No buyback. That's a pretty big take.
And no Roche either for Execration. It's a long one, 2 minutes.
That could be a bit rough for either side.
FBZ, he's just into the pit. He's blowing up the mines himself, playing a bit of Minesweeper. And they go wide. Oh, they found Paolo. They just doomed him. Oh, he's dead. He doesn't have buyback. Oh, he's got buyback at 3 gold. Okay, he's got buyback. A second doom, though. The refresh that cancels Tino's TP. Bob, he might feel spurred into action, and he does. He's killing support. That's what he does.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, he goes down. Carlo blows him to Kingdom Come. Natsumi has buyback. They get a TP out in time. Palos also buys back, but now it's Yopash rolling around in these fights. Tino barely alive now. He's going to summon the Fiend's Gate, and he's going on home. It's going to allow teammates as well to advance. But Palos is here as well. Yopash, he's going down. He's going down fast. He gets out. He took the damn Twin Gate. Ex Machina has a mana cost now. 350 mana, so it's big though. Refreshes all of his items. They're going in. That's a Static Storm. That's a Techies, maybe even dead for the count. Down he goes. He's got a buyback now. They need a little bit more though. At either. Tino is in. There's gonna be the Doom. They found a Doom. They once again doom the Techies. They really hate this Techies, man. Oh, but they're under Natsumi. Hexed up, needs to fight back, and he is. And the Jiggly Mastery, they heals. Is it gonna be enough? The Rolling Thunder from Yopash is not big. It's not as big as it needed to be. Palos gets the BKB off, standing his ground and fighting. Is gonna find himself doomed, and kills off. Does not have buyback. Jonathan, he is down for the count, and Natsumi, he's jumping his way back into this fight. Big stuns there, but Shanks isn't gonna make it out because Natsumi's back from beyond the grave to punish you. 2 for 2 so far anyway.
They need to make a move. This respawn's coming out.
Bob,
No,
you don't just get caught like that.
God.
You don't just get caught like that. The game sense,
buyback.
the ward that is going to expire now.
Stay still.
Is it active? It's not active, is it?
It's not active.
Not yet. Oh, he gets forced in.
No.
Optimal fighting through this one. Forced out, getting out. Natsumi taking a lot of damage, though. Oh, my goodness. The damage is for keeping him topped up. Natsumi, no. Okay, he's got a little bit of a life drain now, and it's going to be healed back up. The Doom as well. They managed to find one, and that's because Palos is trying to end the freaking game. As is Tino. The fight's breaking down. They're going to kill the monkey once with a throw and expose. Half HP. It's not good enough. Palos, he's failed on his mission. Mission impossible, taken down. Monkey King killed off at the same hand, though. So how much does it really matter? X-Nova, nothing he can do here, as that's Tino trying to end the game with a fruitless effort. As he is gonna... They're smoking in. They're smoking in, Jonathan. This could be it. They see FBZ. That's Demon Zeal activated. Another Doom. They're gonna try to stop Palos. Man has one objective in mind. Tino as well. Look at it. They've gone for the backdoor. They've tried to crab pincer it, but Palos is just instantly deleted, and the rest of the team is gonna fall in his wake. What
are they doing?
They're just throwing Hail Marys at using that Fiend's Gate in. So the threat of the rat is only active with Fiend's Gate.
They need to be able to respond.
But they buffed Ancients a while ago, didn't they? It's got a ton of armor now. Oh my god, Natsumi.
Oh my god, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Natsumi! When will you learn? Okay, no monkey for 35. Is this a window? Is this how the game ends? There's no way this is how the game ends, right? Surely.
It's
Jonathan. Oh, FBZ. Oh, FBZ. He's missed on the war stop. Now he's going to be hexed up. Oh, Bob as well. He's outside of the Static Storm. Out of the two backliners here, trying to get them to blow up rather quickly. But Palos and Tino, they're right onto the Ancient. They're focusing down on the throat. They need to stop these guys right now. The Doom, it's not going to be good enough. The Monkey King blew up to the mines. The Fortify doing anything they can to try and drag this out. But Execration, they want to gain 3. Monkey's up in 8 seconds. Palos is down. He needs to go. No, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
It doesn't.
Or Cryptic was a big fan of Muerta. I have to say, I do not find Muerta convincing. I think this hero is very strange with its timings. Although...
X-Nova, a little self-dispel. He's got Blood Grenade. I don't know if they catch him here. There's another Sticky Bomb. Axe to stacks. Yeah, they got him dead to rights. Blood Grenade just in case. Axe is in 3 seconds, but it's Shanks to draw first blood. blood. I'm thinking, right, if you want to go for physical damage, and maybe somewhat tempting for me this game if I were a Monkey King would be to try and burst this kind of a hero with like a stun from the trees into a Ravage, into jumping in with Deso perhaps. Oh. You can see the damage now. Wow, on Shanks. That's a support Clinks for sure, but down he goes as EXECRATION are going to also lose Zephyr. Sorry, make that Carlo up top. Looks like to the air for free every 7 seconds.
You don't mind too much. You've always got the X reset if you want to go for it for Yopaj. So nothing too worrisome coming out from the mid. A very even start overall, though.
Time for Clinks. And this time, I believe they got the damage fairly easily enough as well. Clinks, ranged hero, very little HP, 676 max HP right now. Pitiful 23.
Watch out for Clink's laning phase is pretty much its weakest point. Like, again, you can kind of slow stack. You can try to burst down softer heroes, but down mid. Nice X back.
Yeah, arrow into X. They need a bit more damage, and they have it, actually. Nicely done. X-Nova TPing in just to, push down, something like that. But no, it's still as long as it's ever been. Arrow that time's going to miss, though. Bob's A-okay. I think otherwise he actually would have died. It's okay mid. It's a little bit close for death as Shanks is going to have to take another. It's his third already. Natsumi off to a phenomenal start then. I mean, boom, so far on all 3 lanes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan. Going swimmingly for them.
Yeah, they've found everything they want. They're still applying harassment onto Baba. Last off.
Oh, that's not bad. That'll condemn Yopaj, in fact. So that's something finally to equalize a bit of the pressure that they were otherwise seen in the mid lane.
Chasing Tino.
And Rune spawn bottom. Now Tino's even getting run out of this lane. And there's X-Nova coming to connect. So Tino, I mean, he's going to look to waste as much time as he can. With the boar poison out now, you can really look to force that. X-Nova deals with the boar. Is going to allow Natsumi to jump and collect the kill. So, you know, patience is a virtue. And this one pays with stuck in a little bit of a pinball zone up in the mid lane. Lots of pressure onto this Pango.
Lots of pressure on the Pango. They're trying to make a move on FBZ, but it takes a lot of damage. 6 is up, so the damage is there, but does he mind? Probably not.
Just barely getting on that bonus match damage, really making a difference. And then they do steal a little bit of a stack, but of course can't stick around to take the Megas, the Ancients that are stacked there. Shanks has had a horrendous start, but at the very least, given how hard this bottom lane has been, he's allowed to soak a little bit of experience. Of course, at the risk of dying, he is blown up. Over action in the mid lane, where Zephyr has already thrown the air.
The best times in this mid matchup, which is again to be expected up against a Tide Hunter.
Hasn't really hampered his net worth that much, though. Okay, a little roar down bottom. He's going to get off the ultimate here. Shanks is not going to be able to fight through this.
Yeah, he has a lot of armor. He can't melt him through with a Clinks.
No, he doesn't. Bob even is, nearly going to die. Does not force him out of the ultimate. Bob! Oh my goodness, he goes down. Natsumi cannot be killed fast enough. Like you said, just too much armor. As they do catch Carlo as well in the mid lane. That was a boat comp that move.
Because they've already committed roar. They know they've got a big kill streak on Natsumi. I think they were banking on knocking him out there.
Yeah, well, they should be able to knock out X-Nova. Yeah, that dead shot really ring in his ears. Play out as that is a torrent that does not catch Bob. He picks up the DD rune. Will he pay with this for his life? Because he didn't get that much damage block here. And the boat, yeah, it's going to kill all him. Down he goes. Because Tyner was trying to meteor hammer the tower, only to be interrupted by a little dead shot there.
Yeah, that's always annoying. You can kind of play it safely pretty far away. Excuse me on that one.
Oh, good. Is this going to be a kill? They need a little bit more damage, and from range they have it. Okay. Carlo having a now respawned. So we have the opportunity for a blast off, but in comes FBZ now, eager to show up to the fights. No way. Is this the combo now? They catch him. He does get the swashbuckle out in time. Zephyr stunned up, however, in the same stroke by the blast off as Carlo sacrifices himself so that Bob may live another day.
Yeah, Bob does get
about to move bottom? Is he really? He's gonna have to get the ultimate. Okay, and the X mark is here. The roar likely not going to save the Beastmaster. In comes Paulos though. There's the call-in, plenty of magic damage, and they have the kill. Couple Maelstrom procs through Pierce the Veil. Down he goes, and Yopaj, you got to be careful here as well. No mana cost to cast the Heaven's Halberd. So he's trying to run up to high ground. Not sure how Fear sent him that way, but he went that way, and that'll kill him. And Big just had like 17 pairs of Seafarer shoes in your Dota inventory.
What do you do with him?
Natsumi.
What do you do with this?
Oh, they've stunned him up as well. Nice stun. Does catch 2. Prevents Carlo from getting the mines out, but they just have to commit one more ultimate. I believe Bob actually
At the same time, you don't have that durability kicking in. Like a pipe would be massive here, a Crimson Guard would be massive, but neither one in their repertoire.
All right, Carlo gets down the wards nice and early. They do dust up Shanks, but the Blink Dagger in from FBZ is going to stop this rush attempt in its tracks. It's a lot of magic damage onto FBZ. Saved a bit there by Xnova as Bob just only done it for 15 seconds. There's the calling. Nice silence there onto Yopaj. Just pierced the veil. Still holding on to that one now. Right now, it's just a bunch of chip and harass. Natsumi holding on to his Wukong's command as well. Knows that they're under vision from a Hawk. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult. And boom, wrapping around. Need to get this one right. It'll be difficult though, as you can see, Carlo. I mean, no minefield sign at least for yet, but it is really starting to get comfortable up here. It's going to be scouted now. Lots of heroes making the jump. That's a nice calling onto 2. An even better stun, however, and a disarm is going to force Palos out of this fight. Has BKB, has Aegis, and has pierced the veil still. This is just his regular damage now. Good damage as well onto Oracle as Xnova forced out of this fight. Ravage does manage to catch 3 heroes, and that's now going to be Tino dead. Xnova still underneath a ward, can find no comfort, but can find a disarm at the very least onto the Muerta. She's still holding on to the BKB, holding on to the Pierce the Veil. Now will finally let loose. BKB ready to go, but the disarm found her. She did not use the BKB on the first life. Might not matter too much as Natsumi is going to be chewed through very quickly there. Bob with the tips onto Palos is now FBZ. Full tips onto Palos as well, as he's going to be able to avoid the arrow, sidesteps past that one. A bit deep now. Not sure what were those tips? Were those tips onto Palos? Just because, like, well, hold on. We'll have to think about that. Oh my God, Meteor Hammer into Boat. What a combo. Shanks as well on the stun. Did not catch Yopaj, but did catch Zephyr at least. Another disarm here onto Palos. Relevant as he does have Pierce. He's activated. He's going back on in, and the damage on Xnova, it's immense, but not nearly enough, especially as he's stunned up by Natsumi. You have to go above this tier 2 tower and take this path into the trees. Natsumi, always chilling for now. Has the cover of Moonlight Shadow, sees a couple enemies, wants to go in. They think they can burst Tino, but he did get off that Crimson Guard before he went down into the boat. Now Meteor Hammer on top. It still managed to get out the roar. Not a ton of follow-up, but there they go. Shanks from the side. It's a little scary, but not nearly enough. FBZ holding on to the Ravage. Still holding, as is Palos here on Pierce the Veil and the BKB. The Rolling Thunder as well is still available for the Pangolier on top of his brand new Ag Scepter. That's some damage though. Guardian Greaves does manage to keep him alive. There's the Ravage, does catch onto 2 heroes, and Natsumi immediately onto Shanks, able to blow him up. The Rolling Thunder, though, still pretty decent. BKB available for Palos and a Pierce the Veil sent up, and now in comes the BKB. The damage onto FBZ. Oh, yeah, there you go. 2 heroes dead, just like that. Gem of True Sight on the deck. Oh, that's a fat Lotus pool. There's 4 Lotuses in that boy. Xnova, they're going to know he's here. Wards on the low ground here for EXECRATION as they manage to fight their way into the pit. Shanks catches an arrow here. They need a bit more damage and finally have it courtesy of Xnova's Purifying Flames. Bob rolling around on the edge of the fight as Zephyr tries to jump off the map. They do control FBZ, but he still is holding on to the ultimate, and Xnova still is holding on to the False Promise as well. So we still have a Ravage in this fight. Palos, he might be in some trouble. Pops the BKB, pops Pierce the Veil, but he's running. There's a little bit of damage now back onto Natsumi. The Fear as well, extending the effective lockdown, but Xnova's here to save the day. Natsumi now with a bit more lifesteal, another 250 gold on over to the coffers of Boom Esports as they fight their way back towards their own high ground. Yeah, somewhat. 70% chance. I mean, those are good odds.
Those are very good odds.
We'll see. FBZ did not get caught there by the dead shot. Natsumi initiating this fight, looking to blow her up. Nice stun from long range, reducing the armor as well with the gush, and they have the kill. That's Aegis neutralized. Natsumi setting up the Wukong's command, cannot nuke through Bob in that same amount of time as they've clipped FBZ. He's bonked up to the high ground. Blink Dagger being kept. That's pretty good. Muted. This is very troublesome now.
Okay,
Natsumi is dead, killed by the roar as FBZ dies on the high ground, 5 feet above ground. Xnova forced to ulti himself, trying to TP away as the Fear catches Zephyr. I honestly don't know if Xnova lives here in the fountain. He took a ton of damage. Oh, barely lives through there as Zephyr, they throw the Tar Bomb after him, and he's dead. Footsteps outside of his tier 4. Rolling Thunder ready to go. They've neutralized on Aegis. This is just Megas. That's just Megas. It's just that easy. And good luck chasing. Carlos once again set up for another highlight reel clip here. Bob in trouble. Actually hit and killed by the Meteor Hammer. Nice disarm before the BKB is activated there on Palos. Just kind of waste the Pierce the Veil. So it seems like EXECRATION fairly happy with what they've gotten so far. They'd be even happy if they can just burst on somebody with the Ravage in time. Once again, Palos not activated the BKB, finally gets it off, but he's disarmed, so he's running for this duration. As they counter-initiate on Natsumi, there's Xnova with the false promise from the side, as they will at least be able to condemn Carlo to death. This one feels like it's all but just a formality now for the side of EXECRATION. I mean, what are the moves that Boom have left in here?
Still this massive team fight if they can get it off.
Palos, why this camp? Why is it always this camp? I mean, he's just dead.
All right. Oh, 90 seconds, no buyback.
Why is it always that camp? Oh, they're going to fight on this. In goes Bob. Now FPZ, of course, using that Kraken Shell, finds himself dispelled. Has
Wild.
Wild.
The soul, it would not, and it died. Phoenix would not die.
Well, who ended up taking it here?
That's a good question.
I think we have Drums of Slan.
Okay.
Bosch going in. Well, actually, it's Bob going in, but didn't really find a role he was looking for. Nice stun at the very least, but they're just going to clear these waves. These tier 4 towers are still mostly immaculate now. Nice bounce shot up there. Oh, comes with Water Park, pulling back Bob potentially into his death. Oh, hit the Ravage. Down he goes. Has buyback. Will commit it instantly, but he's going to TP back all the way from that top outpost. So it's still a 5v4 for some time. Palos, that's just his normal attack speed. That's not even Pierce the Veil. Takes down a tier 4 tower. FBZ dreaming that he's going to land a Meteor Hammer 42 minutes into the game. It's going to be a Torrent now onto Palos. They're closing the gap, trying to burst him from range. Out comes the Conquerman. He is disarmed, though. Oh, the Torrent Storm doing some good work. That's the first life now from the Muerta. But the Ancient is exposed, so Boom Esports once again trying to defend for their lives. Pierce the Veil utilized. However, he did not BKB. Oh, but the damage. Oh, the damage is immense. And they find a bash on now onto Natsumi, but he's going to go back on in. They finally activate the BKB for Palos, but doesn't have Pierce the Veil. The damage isn't good enough. The life steal is immense. Ancient has been fortified, but it's going down here slowly but surely. The Techies mines as well, off like fireworks, like cannons. As two go down now from Boom. There's no buyback from Bob.
GG.
And that's